My wife told me we should take a break. She wasn't expecting what I did next. My wife told me we should take a break, so I handed her the keys to my new apartment. Her face went completely blank. We were sitting at the kitchen table, the remains of a dinner I'd cooked sitting between us. She had just delivered the line, the one I think she'd been practicing for weeks. I just think we need some space, she'd said, not quite meeting my eyes. Just a break. To figure things out. I didn't fight it. I didn't yell. I didn't even ask why, because I already knew why. I just nodded slowly, reached into my jacket pocket, and pulled out a single shiny key on a plain silver ring. I slid it across the wooden table. It stopped right in front of her wine glass. "What's this?" she asked, her voice a little shaky. "It's for you," I said, my own voice unnervingly calm. "Your break. It's a one-bedroom over on Maple Street. First month's rent is paid. All the utilities are in my name for now. You can move your things in tomorrow." Her jaw literally dropped. She was expecting tears, begging, a scene. She had a whole script planned out in her head where she was the mature, conflicted one, and I was the heartbroken husband she had to gently manage. She wasn't prepared for this. You got an apartment," she stammered. "When?" "About 2 weeks ago," I said, finally looking her dead in the eye. Right after I saw the messages on the iPad. The color drained from her face. "See, we have one of those shared family iPads that our messages sync to. It's mostly for recipes and Netflix. But a few weeks ago, I was looking up a recipe and saw the notifications pop up. From her coworker, David. They weren't just flirty messages. They were logistical. Planning a work trip to a city we both knew her company never sent people to. Messages about booking a hotel with one king-size bed. A message from him that said, "Soon you won't have to sneak around. Just tell him you need space." So I gave her space. A whole 600 square feet of it. The tears started then, but they weren't the sad kind. They were the "I got caught" kind. "You knew," she whispered, like I'd just revealed the world's darkest secret. I stood up from the table and picked up my own plate. "I knew you needed a break," I said, walking to the sink. "I just decided to give you a permanent one. You should probably text David. Let him know you don't have to sneak around anymore." Quote,